What do you do when your biggest customer suddenly makes your products 50% more expensive? If you're India, you build a plan B fast. And right now, that plan B is taking shape across Africa and South Asia. In late August, the US imposed a 50% tariff on a long list of Indian exports, a blow that hit India's MSMEs the hardest. They make 45% of India's exports. And suddenly, thousands of exporters needed new buyers. Immediately, enter Plan B. The Commerce Ministry and the MSME Ministry have launched a pilot program. The idea is simple. If the US shuts the door, find 8 new ones to open. And those doors are in Ghana, Rwanda, Uganda, Togo, Bahrain, Bhutan, Nepal, and Sri Lanka. Indian embassies are already holding consultations. Buyer-seller meets are underway. Diplomats, export councils, chambers of commerce. The goal? Move goods that were meant for America straight into Africa and the neighborhood. But here's the interesting bit. Normally, exporters fly abroad to hunt for buyers. This time, the government flipped the script. It's organizing reverse buyer-seller meets, RBSMs, where buyers fly into India to meet MSMEs. 2 such meets have already happened in Pune and Vizag. MSMEs in Maharashtra alone have secured $1.47 million in sample orders. If those convert, exports could touch $116 million. And 6 more such meets are planned through next year. Right now, India exports about $18 billion worth of goods annually to these 8 countries. Not small, but not huge either. 4.2% of total exports. But this pivot is meant to grow these markets fast. And across Africa, India already has a base. $38 billion in exports in FY24. South Asia, another $27 billion. So why Africa? Because Africa is the new demand engine. And because African nations get better access to the U.S. through AGOA, the African Growth and Opportunity Act. Meaning, products shipped from Africa can enter the U.S. with lower tariffs. Which is why exporters like Gokaldas's Exports are doubling down on their Africa operations. So what is India trying to sell? A lot, actually. And Ghana and Togo are already being prepped as hubs for these sectors. Textiles, pharmaceuticals, engineering goods, processed foods. Meanwhile, new pharma markets include names like Montenegro, Chad, Comoros, Brunei, Sweden, Haiti. Electronics are being pushed into Sao Tome, Mongolia, El Salvador, Honduras, Vietnam. And agricultural goods are being pitched to Nigeria, Lithuania, Slovenia, Egypt, Argentina, Brazil. In short, India is building a global backup plan, product by product, country by country. So yes, the US tariffs landed hard. But India isn't waiting to absorb the blow. It's moving, quickly. And if Plan B works, the next decade of India's export growth may not be driven by Washington, but by Colombo and Kathmandu and dozens of emerging partners across the global south. We'll keep tracking this shift. Stay tuned to Mint.